Hello everyone, welcome back to today's math session, exercise 22b, question number 21. The given information is Q tan A is equal to P. So with this what I can write? I can write tan A as P by Q. Now with the help of this I need to find the value of P sin A minus Q cos A and P sin A plus Q cos A. Now as soon as we look at this, we know that there is a relation between tan to cos and sin. So hence the tan A, let me write it as sin A by cos A is equal to P by Q. So with this I can get two results. One is sin A is equal to P by Q into cos A, or cos A is equal to P by Q into sin A. So any one value, cos A is equal to, so sin A by cos A is equal to P by Q. Sin A can be equal to P by Q into cos A. But if I want to calculate cos A will be equal to Q by P into sin A. We need to take the reciprocal. So let me consider the first result, that is sin A is equal to P by Q into cos A. Now look at what is given. It is given as P sin A minus Q cos A divided by P sin A plus Q cos A. So let me mark this as result number 1. From 1 what I am going to do, this keep P as it is. What is sin A? Sin A is P by Q into cos A minus Q cos A as it is, whole divided by, keep this P as it is, again in the place of sin A, P by Q into cos A minus Q cos A. Now with this what we can do, take the LCM Q, P into P is P square cos A minus Q cos A, whole divided by, here also P square into cos A minus Q square into cos A, because LCM is Q. Now Q and Q gets cancelled. P square cos A minus Q square cos A by P square cos A plus Q square cos A. In the problem also children, numerator is having minus, denominator is having plus. Now what I can do, in the numerator as well as in the denominator, I can take out cos square A as common. Hence P square minus Q square is remaining. In the denominator also P square plus Q square is remaining. Therefore, the value is equal to P square minus Q square whole divided by P square plus Q square. Question number 22. If sin A is equal to cos A, find the value of 2 tan square A minus 2 secant square A plus 5. So let me consider first. We know that tan A is equal to sin A by cos A. Now as sin A is equal to cos A, in one place let me substitute cos A in the place of sin A, hence the value is equal to 1. Now so consider the ratio that tan A is equal to 1. What is tan, children? Tan is nothing but opposite by adjacent, that is equal to x by x. Here opposite side is BC adjacent side is AB. So consider, let BC is equal to X and AB is equal to X. Now we need to apply the right angle triangle Pythagoras theorem. That is, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, X square plus X square, value is 2X square. So hence AC is equal to root 2 into X. We calculated the measure of AC. Now we know the sides, all the three sides. Opposite side BC is X, AB is X and AC is root 2X. What is asked to calculate? We need to calculate tan A, that we have already done, and we need to calculate secant A. Secant A is hypotenuse by opposite, AC by BC, root 2 into X by X, X cancelled, that is equal to root 2. Now consider the equation, that is 2 tan square A minus 2 secant square A plus 5. So what is tan value? It is 1 whole square minus secant square is A is root 2 whole square plus 5. 2 ones are 2, root 2 whole square is 2, 2 twos are 4 plus 5. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2 plus 5 and hence the value is equal to 3. This is the solution for question number 22. Let us move on to question number 23. In question number 23, it is said that a rectangle ABCD. See here I have considered the rectangle ABCD. You can notice where the measure of diagonal BD is given as 36 and angle ABD is marked as cos of angle AB, not cos, cot of angle ABD is given as 1.5. So I have already marked angle B as the value is given as 1.5. Opposite side will be AD, adjacent side will be AB and BD value is hypotenuse, which is already given as 36. Why did I consider this triangle? Because we know that in rectangle all the angles are equal to 90 degree. Here we have considered the right angle triangle ABD. Let us proceed with the same, children. The given value is cot B is equal to 1.5, that is 15 by 10, 5 3s are 5 2s are 3 by 2. What is cot? Cot is nothing but adjacent by opposite. In this, adjacent is AB and opposite is AD, that is equal to 3 by 2. Now similar manner, let AB be equal to 3x and AD be equal to 2x. So apply the Pythagoras theorem for triangle ABD, that is BD square is equal to AB square plus AD square. Value of BD is already given, hence substitute the same, that is 36 whole square. AB is 3x whole square and AD is 2x whole square. So 36 whole square is 9x square plus 4x square. So let me write 36 into 36 instead of multiplying and make my calculation more difficult. I'll keep as it is. 9 plus 4 is 13. So that is 36 into 36 by 13 is equal to x square. 13 ones are 13 twos are 36. Now you can calculate 36 twos are, that is 52 is equal to x square. So x is equal to root 52, that is equal to 4 into 13. Value is 4 root 13. As soon as we get the value, 2 root 13. As soon as we get the value of x as 2 root 13, the target is to find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. So I need to know the measure of length and breadth. So let us calculate what is AD. AD is already defined as 2x. Now 2 into 2 root 13, that is 4 root 13. And the other side, AB is defined as 3x. 3 into 2 root 13, 3 2s are 6 root 13. We know what is length and breadth. Let us move on to the next step, that is perimeter is 2 into L plus B. 2 into 4 root 13 plus 6 root 13, that is 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 root 13, 10 2s are 20. So the perimeter is 20 root 13 centimeter. The first part is over. Next part is asked to calculate area. The formula is length into breadth, that is 4 root 13 into 6 root 13. Multiply carefully, children. First multiply the constant. 4 into 6, 24. 13, root 13 into root 13 is just 13. So 24 into 13, it gives 312 square centimeter. So with the help of the length and breadth, we were able to calculate area as well as the perimeter. Now, in the similar manner, in question number 24, the first value given is 2 sin x is equal to root 3. So what you can obtain by this? Sin x can be equal to root 3 by 2. So remaining steps are similar, children. Again the triangle is drawn here and angle A is marked. What is the formula for sin x? That is trigonometric ratio opposite by hypotenuse. In this, BC by AC root 3 by 2. So let us consider BC as root 3x and AC as 2x. So by Pythagoras theorem, I can say that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC is, just now we have calculated as 2x whole square, and AB has to be calculated, and BC is root 3x whole square. So 2x whole square is 4x square. Root 3x whole square will be 3x square, that is equal to AB square. Hence I can say x square is AB square. Value of AB is equal to x. Now just look at what we need to calculate. So we need to calculate 4 sine cube x minus sine x. So I know the value of sine, I can proceed. But in the second sub question we need cos. So first let us calculate cos also. What is cos x? Cos x is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is AB, hypotenuse is AC. So AB value is x and AC value is equal to 2x. So x cancel, it is 1 by 2. So sin x is root 3 by 2, cos x is 1 by 2. Now consider the sub question 1. 4 sin cube x minus 3 sin x, that is 4 into root 3 by 2 whole cube minus 3 into root 3 by 2. Simplified carefully, children. It is root 3 whole cube, hence the value is 3 root 3 by 2. We know that root 3 into root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 into root 3 will be equal to 3 root 3 minus 3 root 3 by 2. Here I can simplify. 2 1s are 2 2s are. Hence what value I am going to get here? 2 3s are 1 minute. This is 8. 4 1s are 4 2s are. Sorry children, 2 cube is 8. 4 1s are 4 2s are. So my value is 3 root 3 by 2 minus 3 root 3 by 2. So automatically plus and minus gets cancelled. The value is equal to 0. Now consider the second sub question. What is the second sub question? That is 3 cos x minus 4 cos cube x. Cos x value is 1 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2 minus 4 into 1 by 2 whole cube. That is 3 by 2 minus 4 into 1 by 8. 4 1s are 4 2s are. So the value is equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Hence it is 2 by 2. The final solution is 1. So by this we have completed solution up to question number 24. Question number 25. It is said that sin A is equal to root 3 by 2 and cos B is also equal to root 3 by 2. We need to calculate both the values of tan A and tan B. Hence we need to simplify the equation. Observe carefully children. As A and B both are given with the trigonometrical ratios, it is by noticing I can identify that either A or B cannot be a right angle. So by the time when we draw a right angle triangle, make sure that A and B are acute so that C can be the right angle. Let us consider sin A first, root 3 by 2. If A is marked, opposite side is BC, and AB is hypotenuse and AC is equal to adjacent. But if angle B is marked, what happens? By that time AC becomes opposite and BC becomes adjacent, hypotenuse remains the same for angle B. Now we need tan A and tan B. So I need to consider sin A first and find out what is tan A. Let's later consider cos B and find out tan B. Start with sin A children. I hope you can manage by yourself. Follow me. That is root 3 by 2. Sin is opposite by hypotenuse. From the diagram, opposite side is BC. Hypotenuse is AB, that is equal to root 3 by 2. So let BC is equal to root 3x and AB is equal to 2x. By Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. Value of AB is 2x square, AC square need to be calculated and BC is root 3x whole square. That is 4x square is equal to AC square plus 3x square. So shift 3x square to the other hand side. 4x square minus 3x square is equal to AC square. X square is equal to AC square. Value of AC is equal to x. So we got all the three sides, measure of all the three sides when angle A is marked. So let us calculate tan A. Tan A is opposite by adjacent. Opposite side is BC, adjacent side is AC. Measure of BC is root 3x, AC is x, x cancelled, it is root 3. Now consider cos B. So that is cos B is equal to root 3 by 2. What is cos children? It is adjacent by hypotenuse. So let me take adjacent by hypotenuse. Children, when angle B is marked, adjacent side will be BC. Already I have noticed in the diagram with different color. Make sure that adjacent side is BC and hypotenuse remains as AB. This value is equal to root 3 by 2. In the similar manner, let BC is equal to root 3x and AB is equal to 2x. So by Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. Value of AB is 2x whole square and AC need to be calculated, and measure of BC is given, sorry, this is not, okay, measure of BC is given as root 3x, that is 4x square minus 3x square is equal to AC square. X square is equal to AC square. Value of AC is equal to x. Here also we got the value of AC as x. Now let us calculate what is tan B. Tan B is equal to opposite by adjacent. So opposite side of angle B is AC and adjacent is BC. AC is x and BC is marked as root 3x. X cancel, the value is 1 by root 3. Now consider the equation. What is the equation given? That is tan A minus tan B whole divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Substitute carefully, children. Tan A is root 3, tan B is 1 by root 3 whole divided by 1 plus tan A is root 3, tan B is 1 by root 3. So what happens in the numerator? Root 3 will be the LCM. So root 3 into root 3 is 3 minus 1. In the denominator, root 3 gets cancelled. 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2. That is 2 by root 3 into 1 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. The value will be equal to 1 by 3. So by the time when you get 1 by 3, it is instructed to keep it by rationalizing. So root 3 by root 3 is equal to root 3 by 3. Okay. So what is denominator? Same thing, you multiply root 3 by root 3. 1 into root 3 is root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. Question number 26. I am going to give you the hints and the clues, children. You need to solve it by yourself. Okay. Just observe what is the question. In the question, the diagram is given and angle A is marked as X and angle C is marked as Y. When angle A is marked, we need to consider triangle ABD because angle D is a right angle. When angle Y has to be considered, we need to consider angle ADC because angle D is right angle. Don't consider angle triangle ABC anywhere. We don't have any right angle in A, B and C at this point. So first point is when X comes, consider triangle ABD. When Y comes, consider triangle ADC. Okay. Now the first point is we need to know the measure of all sides. So AC is given as 20, AD is given as 12. So let us calculate what is the measure of DC. So apply the Pythagoras theorem, children. 20 square is 400 and 12 square is 144. So 400 minus 144, it results as 256. And the first point what you need to calculate is DC will be equal to 16. Once you get the value of DC as 16, automatically we can know BD is equal to 5 because measure of BC is given as 21. So at the second point, you need to show that BD is 21 minus 16, that is equal to 5. I hope you are managing. Now step number 3, consider this triangle ADB. 5 and 12 are given and I need to calculate the hypotenuse. So 12 square is 144, 5 square is 25, the sum is 169, square root of 169, AB is equal to 13. So in the third step, we calculated measure of AB. Now the points are very clear, but I need to calculate sine x. What is sine x, children? Opposite by hypotenuse, that is 5 by 13. Next I need to calculate sine y. What is sine y? Here is y. Opposite by hypotenuse, 12 by 20, that is 3 by 5. Next I need cot y. Cot y here. Cot is what? Adjacent by opposite. Adjacent side is CD and opposite side is AD. CD by AD, 16 by 12, that is 4 by 3. Later substitute the value in the given equation. You will get the sum or the difference, however you need to calculate. The equation is 10 by sin x plus 6 by sin y minus 6 cot y. Write down, take LCM and try to simplify. Let me move on to question number 27. So all these problems I am going to explain and you need to write the solution by yourself, children. Kindly make a note of it. Okay. Secant A is given as root 2. So as it is A, again I have taken a right angle triangle where angle B is right angle, A is marked. Hence opposite side is BC, hypotenuse is AC and adjacent side is AB. At first step, the steps are very much similar. What is secant? Secant is hypotenuse by adjacent. So here hypotenuse side will be AC, adjacent side will be AB. So AC will be taken as root 2x and AB will be taken as x because it is root 2 by 1. Nothing means value of it is 1, that is nothing but equal to x. So this is the first step. And in the second step, AB and AC are known. We need to calculate the measure of BC. So here itself you can do it, children. AB is 1 and AC is root 2x. So this is x, this is root 2x. What happens automatically? Value of BC will be equal to x. Just apply Pythagoras theorem. Already we have practiced this. Root 2x whole square is 2x square. 2x square minus x square is x. Root x square is x. But you are not supposed to do it mentally. You have to do it with the steps. Next I need to calculate cot A. Cot A is adjacent by opposite, that is AB by BC, that is equal to x by x, value will be equal to 1. Next, sin A is opposite by hypotenuse, x by root 2x, x cancels, 1 by root 2. Next, tan A is opposite by adjacent, that is BC by AB, x by x, that is also equal to 1. Next is cos A. Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is x, hypotenuse is root 2x, x cancels, 1 by root 2. So we were able to manage to find out what is cot A, sin A, tan A and cos A and substitute in the given equation and hence find out the value of 3 cot square A plus 2 sin square A by tan square A minus cos square A. Let me move on to question number 28. This problem is also similar type, children. Understand and solve it by yourself. 5 cos theta is equal to 3. So I can say cos theta is equal to 3 by 5. Again I have marked angle B as right angle. At the point A, it is marked as theta. So when theta is marked, what happens? BC will be opposite, AC will be hypotenuse and AB will be equal to adjacent. Similar step, with this cos theta. What is cos theta? We know from Oshad Chota that cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent and hypotenuse will be 3x and 5x. So let us calculate BC at the first step. So if you do the calculation by yourself, you will get what is the measure of BC. Here only you can do 5x whole square is 25x square minus 9x square, then BC will be equal to 4x. Once we know the measure of all the three sides of a right angle triangle, next comes the concept what we need to calculate. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is what? 1 by cosecant theta is hypotenuse by opposite. Hypotenuse is AC opposite is BC. That is equal to 5x by 4x. X cancel, 5 by 4. One more what I need? I need cot theta. What is value of cot theta? Cot is adjacent by opposite. Adjacent by opposite. AB by BC. 3x by 4x. X cancel. It is 3 by 4. So try to manage it by yourself. It is a very simple and easy type of question. Let me move on to question number 29, where the given value is cosecant A plus sin A is equal to 5 1 by 5. We need to find the measure of cosecant square A plus sin square A. So let me do square on both sides. So once the square on both sides is done, children, most of the students will write this as cosecant square A plus sin square A, which is absolutely wrong. Here I need to apply identity, that is A square is cosecant square A plus B square is sin square A plus 2 into cosecant A into sin A. This is 2AB. Now 5 5s are 25, 5 1 by 5 is 5 5s are 25, 25 plus 1 is 26 by 5 whole square. Let me calculate the value in the next step. Okay, now cosecant square A keep as it is because I need this, and sin square A I need this also. Here what is extra? Just observe, either cosecant can be represented as 1 by sin A or sin can be represented as 1 by cosecant A. Now sin A gets cancelled. 26 whole square is 676. 5 square is 25. Very simple question. Easily you can get 3 marks. Cosecant square A plus sin square A is equal to 676 by 25 minus 2. Now try to simplify. Take 25 as LCM. 676 minus 50, its value will be equal to 626 by 25. So we know that 25 is 625. So 25 1 by 25. Only the main concept is you should know that you need to square on both sides. Once it is square, it is a binomial. You should expand only by applying identity. In the similar manner, children, question number 30, 5 cos theta is equal to 6 sin theta. So we can have it in two ways. First way is make cos theta by sin theta is equal to 6 by 5. That is cot theta is equal to 6 by 5. Or you keep 5 by 6 is equal to sin theta by cos theta. It results as tan theta is equal to 5 by 6. So with this two results, tan is equal to opposite by adjacent and cot is adjacent by opposite. However you wanted it, take this any one result, draw a right angle triangle, mark one angle as theta and try to simplify the given equation. By this I have completed all the problems of exercise 22B except question number 3 and 4. So in my next video, I'll begin with question 3 and 4. It is entirely different from these problems. That's why I have kept it at the last. Thank you children. Have a nice day.